So I'm Phil Proctor, the Assistant Director for Information and Communications Technology, CIO in most businesses, for Catholic Education South Australia. Catholic Education South Australia comprises of around 103, it's actually growing schools across the state with 48,000 odd students and around 8,500, 9,000 staff.
How long have you been using the BCS service and how did you discover us?
So we've been using Blue Crystal Solutions for over 15 years, well before I joined the organisation. We used Blue Crystal at the time for our database administration and support. We have a very large database ecosystem, and Blue Crystal's expert support helps us keep that alive and safe. In 2018, we chose to go to market on our infrastructure management and support. Through a competitive tender. Blue Crystal won the tender based on their experience and knowledge of our business, their strategic alignment to our business, and their innovative approach and willingness to find new ways and more efficient ways to run our infrastructure.
What problem were you looking to solve when you found our service?
So we have a large tape robot that we use for our long-term backups. It sits in one of our data centres, and I don't want to buy another tape robot. We have a need to store long-term data records up to 100 years, and retaining tapes for that period of time is just not feasible. So I gave the challenge to Blue Crystal to come up with a way where we could replace our tape robot with long-term glacial storage in the cloud. So working with our team over the last 18 months, they've created an ecosystem where we go from disk to disk and then disk to cloud. We no longer need our tape storage. So it's been a really good success story.
And direct benefits as a result?
Right, so by not having to use a tape anymore, I don't have to worry about aging tapes. I don't have to worry about retaining hardware that fundamentally doesn't work anymore. I don't need to worry about people driving out to a data centre to change tapes over. I don't need to buy tapes, and I don't need long-term tape storage. By removing all this, I can have people working on what they're good at rather than driving around with tapes in a car.
Why would you recommend our service?
So working with Blue Crystal, I've found them very attentive to our needs. They listen deeply to the challenge we have. They're not afraid to challenge our thinking and come up with different ways of solving the problem. But ultimately their success is driven by our success, which makes them a good partner.